Hello once again, everybody. Steve Pello can get you updated on what's happening in Sun Belt Conference softball. Of course, the NCAA regionals getting set to take place this weekend. Two teams from the Sun Belt Conference, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the South Alabama Jaguars, will be headed to NCAA regional action. The Cajuns hosting a Lafayette, Louisiana regional, as the Cajuns will be playing host to the Mississippi State Bulldogs, the Baylor Bears, and the Weber State Wildcats. South Alabama will travel to Auburn, Alabama, so they get to stay in their home state and take on Auburn in that regional. And also in that regional for South Alabama will be Tennessee Tech and Chattanooga. Now, unfortunately, Georgia State did not make it into the regionals this season. I personally would have voted them in. I thought they had a good enough RPI throughout the course of the season, and 38 wins, but it was not meant to be. Georgia State, if they were able to beat South Alabama in that elimination game on Friday, probably would have been in. I think the other thing that hurt Georgia State this season is the fact they finished fifth in the Sun Belt Conference. Had they finished third during the regular season and third in the Sun Belt Conference tournament, they would have been in. But again, good year for the Sun Belt Conference. All but three teams finished in the top 100 in terms of RPI, and UT Arlington, who was only one game under 500, Georgia Southern and Appalachian State finished under 500 for the season. Of course, this past weekend at the Sun Belt Conference postseason tournament in San Marcos, Texas, South Alabama wins that tournament, defeating Louisiana's Raging Cajuns 2-0 in the championship game. But you look at the final standings overall. The Cajuns 39-9. Of course, their season continues in a regional, as does South Alabama, who's 38-11. Texas State 32-21, a little bit of a disappointing ending for the Bobcats as they lost their first game as the host school in the Sun Belt Conference postseason tournament. Troy finished at 32-23, but a nice first year for Beth Mullins, their head coach, and hopes are high for Troy headed into 2016. Georgia State, as I mentioned, at 38-22. ULM at 30-22. A nice season for first-year head coach Corey Lyon. They have a bright future with that program there. UT Arlington 27-28, Georgia Southern at 12-39, and Appalachian State at 14-35. But again, two teams will continue in the Sun Belt Conference in terms of NCAA regional play: Louisiana's Raging Cajuns and the South Alabama Jaguars. That wraps it up for this week in the Sun Belt Conference, at least in Sun Belt Conference softball. For ESPN1420.com, I'm Steve Peliquin.